Aphelios to just sit in the backline in a team fight. It could be disastrous. Now, however, with the Galio locked in, you have a dive buddy for the Vex and the J4. They are able to connect key pieces of CC onto the backline as we get into scraps, just leaving these solo lanes to keep farming while it's an absolute bloodbath on the bot side.
It's likely going to favor Fnatic because top is not going in the way Astralis might want, but Zanzar is going to go on to Hylissang here. Ultimate.
Hylissang leaping back. Ultimate with a follow-up. Hylissang should get taken down. It's first blood. Razork now in trouble. Recast of the ult, not going to go through, but clean punish coming in. Hylissang getting away with murder in so many games in the past weeks, so Astralis are not going to let it happen this time.
Yeah, like confidence, especially from Dayor, just instantly engaging onto Hylissang. Fnatic's mid laner was not in the area, and Dayor had level 6. Promiscue's going to flash onto Razork, no flash.
Razork, nice sidestep, but it's just not going to do anything. Astralis with two quick.
Gave up a lot, but now he's back in the game. Why? Because bot crab spawned twice. It was no top side crabs this game. Both spawned bot side, and Astralis had bot push, so that's kind of gotten him even with Razork, and now almost 3 plates over to Kobe. CS lead for Humanoid, who will have that constant push. No dragon yet, but Razork might face check.
Has ulti, gets himself a bit of space. Now the follow-up, Zanzar has now been caught out. Clean follow-up. All that magic damage shield is not going to do anything. Promiscu immediately interrupted. Fnatic firing back. Humanoid getting a kill in the mid lane. 1v1. Oh no, right when it looked good for Astralis.
So as much as they gave up those kills, they were hovering around mid. And Razork might be face-checking them again.
Razork in trouble. Can't get away with it twice. This time there's no AD carry in the area. Gore Drinker, though, that's a big heal. He buys so much time, and they locked themselves into a Cataclysm. Dayor runs right into the waiting arms of Humanoid. They lose the ability to speak, and meanwhile on the top side of the map, wondering White Knight duking it out. Promiscu running.
No ultimate.
Should just die here. Question is, can he make sure that he does not give anything over to Upset? Looks like not really.
Upset could flash if he wants to kill. Ultimate works too. Nice sidestep. He's going to flash for it.
Gets the flash. Well played to Promiscu.
It's naturally worth it. Promiscu forcing out the flash is always good. Be able to take down a full top tower with Demolish as well. That'll be an even trade. Astralis, of course, will trade for that bot tower that was low earlier on. Only had 1 plate left, so natural advantage for Astralis.
And remember, 20% bonus damage against structures when you do have that hull breaker. That's what makes it so easy for him to trade. But instead, trying to make the most of the Mega Gnar timing. Looks like it's going to be a double TP. Leap in, but Kave quick on the trigger. He manages to make it out. A clean Gale floors. Promiscu on the retreat as well. Zanzara buying space for the rest of the team. Disaster averted. Zanzara, maybe the only one to be sacrificed, but Dayor goes in. Humanoid, though, says, not today, baby. Pops the stopwatch, but still a 1-for-1. Meanwhile, the fight continues. Hylissang, absolute mad lad. Now going forward. One more rocket fishing for the reset. Needs it to escape, but will not get it. Now Wonder leaps in, the flash forward, Kabe goes down.
Top tier 1, Fnatic's gonna trade for bot tier 1. A lot of cross-mapping going on, but Fnatic winning out on these fights, even though Astralis put up a hell of a good one.
And that's the thing that I love.
All they want to do is just run it down and flash on top of the carries. Force their flashes to try to get out maybe, or a kill, and then just do it again. I don't think they have a mid-wave. Upset pushed in the mid-wave, moved top. Astralis don't have a mid-wave to play on, so they can't trade this for a mid-tower. So good macro from Fnatic, 2 towers. Get onto the right target, and they can get in range of that target. It will get popped. Engage might be Dayor here. He's looking on the side. If he hits an ultimate, Razork goes first.
Razork's going to start the fight first, though. Trying to find the engage, but the Cataclysm's going to get erupted. Zanzara, it's an entirely split fight. Dayor into the backside. Triple 3-man fear. Here comes the Galio. It's big damage. Is it enough, though? Trying to find the snare, trying to find the fall, but there's no damage to the backside. It will not matter. Kabe still standing. Astralis taking the fight. They find their opportunity. They will not miss their shot. It's Hamilton, baby. That's the dragon for Astralis.
Options are out of the window for Fnatic. So Astralis barreling it down mid and forcing these fights is what they're going to do. The side lane tower is going to die. Fnatic have to pay a lot of respect. Control of mid, but the problem is no one can go side lane right now. Wunder gonna get a free tier 2. What's the play, Astralis? Are you gonna force this Nash, or are you just gonna give it up and go catch
these best of 5s? Might not even need to get one. For now, just forcing Razork away some small cooldowns, but that's gonna be Upset caught out. He's trying to heal as much as he can. Gale Force into nothing, and it just does not matter. Oh, do the R's come down, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, Upset, split second of decision-making, says to himself, well, I can walk up and catch his midwave. No, you can't. Astralis have been hovering with absolutely everyone for the entirety of the game. No flash, he falls. 30-second on Upset. Astralis lack a lot of ultimates right now. They have absolutely none, but they have a lot of flashes for turns, and they have ignites and things like this. A lot of combat summoners, a lot of combat spells are going to turn.
Astralis. 4 members making the call right now to turn in that instant. Gnar might just get taken out before he can even go Mega. It's disastrous. Without Mega Gnar, Wonder is useless. Humanoid now running. Promiscu flashing forward. Astralis, it's absolute domination in the Baron pit. They are slaughtering Fnatic. The TPs are coming in. The Baron will soon be falling. And it is Astralis coming out on top.
Outside, they have their ultimates coming back up, and there's a Dragon Soul spawning in 40 seconds.
And I just feel like Astralis are learning so many lessons across their game. They've learned about bot side focus. They stopped Fnatic from generating big, though, because keep your eyes on that picture-in-picture. Another fight on the screen. Baron buff giving a lot of power over. Mega Gnar going to be a big thing to keep your eye on. Not a hidden cooldown. Everyone knows when it's coming. Dayor off to the side, getting isolated. being picked away, has the ultimate to come back into the fight if necessary, but instead, Fnatic just fishing for the kill, just looking to shut him down. Big damage coming in for the victor. You have to feel like the ult is going to finish it. Razor trying to buy space for Upset. Upset, ulti up and available. He's going to throw it in the mid, but it's the green one, not going to do a lot of damage, and that's going to be Soul going down for Astralis.
Fnatic have to chase. They have to kill Astralis and get these Baron buffs off. They don't have any waves to play on, and Astralis are weak. They lack a lot of their dive. The Vex is dead, and Kobe is their last line of defense. He has summoners. Promise you can use ult to disengage. Humanoid is on the side. LEC has ultimate.
Zanzara trying to make it out. Burn coming through. They're just out of mobility tools.
They're gone.
We said it before. We can say it again. The compositions, Astralis, they burn all their cooldowns and they kill you. And if they fail to do so, they will get picked apart. Upset, still getting stronger. Only 2 items, though, to Kabe's 3 means
they're going to get this bot tier 2, so that'll do for now. Don't think they can go any further because Fnatic are going to come out of base. They do have waves.
Fnatic instead opting to push mid, or will they take the fight?
Here's the 1 minute window they have. 58 seconds on Elder. If they can get this Baron and then move mid to bot, it's going to be a much better position for them. But Fnatic don't want to let this Baron go.
Or off the side. If the CC connects, can they burst him down before he can Zanya?
He's low.
Humanoid waiting, going golden. That's going to be the ulti now coming across. They want to finish the job. He manages to make it out. Zanzara, Wonder with the Mega up and available. Flashing to safety. Astralis pushing them back, but they haven't gotten too much just yet.
Humanoid has TP, so he can base and TP back. Doesn't have flash. Upset still does. They're going to barrel down mid and get this tier 2 mid. I think they realize they can't fight this Baron, but they can keep bot side control. So Upset, I think, is just going to try to life steal up. Humanoid's going to TP back bot side. They have a bot wave pushing as well. They might just rush the Elder. How does Astralis get there? They need to base and they need to face check.
Humanoid healing back up, TPing down to the bottom wave.
But Fnatic are going to rush it. Astralis have to figure their way into this river. They're just going to run it down. Here they come. Astralis is ready to fight.
LEC caught out, getting hit by that taunt is everything! LEC is gone. Razor trying to buy as much space as he can. Upset and Humanoid untouched for now, but Astralis still pushing forward. Kabe, the reset, fading away. Man advantage for now. But walking into Humanoid is still disastrous. It's Promise Q on the flank. The ward coming out. Razor, will he spot him in time? Yes. But Zanzara coming in. That's the jungler gone. Dayor going in. That's going to be the 2-man fear. Both the carries now locked up. White Knight moving in, but Wonder up to the side. Taking out White Knight. Can he get it done? In the meantime, Astralis, they've split their focus. They've split their focus, and Fnatic smell blood in the water. They move in. They see their opportunity, and they pounce on it. They split the fight. The Elder will stand. Fnatic will stay in this game.
He could walk in and R-flash, go for some kind of insec.
Over the wall from Razor. Has to be careful. White Knight collapsing off. Razor going to be forced to ult early. LEC now stepping forward, fishing for the top, but Promise Q is ready. Wonder, keep your eyes on the Meganar. This could be the last hope for Fnatic. The entire pit is absolute chaos. Razor, can he win this fight? Meanwhile, the fight actually breaking out upset over the wall, but it's a perfect zone to peel away. And who's going to get it? Fnatic and the Elder! It's a split fight. It's absolute chaos, but this is where they thrive. They have not taken the fight.
Kobe, flash over the wall. Fnatic need to lick their wounds. There's only 2 members left.
Oh, that's the Elder buff. How much can it do? They're getting poked down. They're getting picked apart. Upset, he needs to sidestep the EQ. But if he backsteps, he might just die. They go in. It doesn't matter. Yes, they get the Elder. But the cost will be the game. I cannot believe it. On the stage here in Berlin, Astralis find another upset over a playoffs favorite. They will tear through Fnatic. They will stop their bot side focus. They will show up bigger and better in the 5v5s, and they will find their win.
Oh my lord, what a game we've had. The cheers coming out of Astralis. The top teams are struggling versus the bottom team, and Astralis are here. They're here to play. There's more on lane here, I think. And they're going to go for Tam Kench, as I say that towards the end. A bit confusing because they don't have that much dive on Misfits, but maybe just trying to make it so Patrick's safe while Nuktak, Marcoon, and Finn are
But I want to tell you right now, folks, right now they don't matter. And you know how I know they don't matter? Because Neon just told me they don't matter. He bought a Cole, nothing is happening bot lane. And as I say that, caster curse, it's never been faster in my entire life. They're fighting. Flash forward for Mersa. It's a bit sloppy. Patrick has the purple gun for the setup. Maybe they get something done. Marcoon healing up with the smite, turning back on Schlott and flash out clean. Now the Leona being locked down. The Tom Kench is so tanky early on. Neon fishing for the reset, looking to lock down Marcoon. Marcoon doesn't have any more cooldowns, and VTO is on the way. Patrick going to be in trouble. He's got terrible guns for a fight. But LeBlanc coming over the wall as well. Schlott misses the Q. It might not matter. Patrick is going to get taken down. Neon with 2 quick kills, and meanwhile,
so it's for Excel because you don't have any setup topside. There's no setup for the Grave Tryndamere unless you get mid jungle there. You can flash.
Flag drag. That's the follow up. The setup. The purple gun doing some work, and man, they made that look easy.
Shut down.
Able to escape. Ultimately, nothing going to come from that. Just getting the ulti out for VTO.
So now the map kind of descends into a weird state here where Neon has to catch midway. Finn's going to pop the Ghost.
Ghost running him down. Slowly but surely. Level 6 is there for Tryndamere. Lethal tempo fully procced. He's going in. Hear it run.
No flash.
Run. Hear it run. Turret. Turret. Turret.
Oh, no. Finn and no flash. Murion. Here comes Marcoon. Does here have a dash. He's not gonna go for it. Markoon has no flash either, so he can't hit the flag and drag. So you can basically see how the matchup works. Tryndamere just got, oh, here we go
Oh
again.
no, it's never gonna
slow.
stop. Neon knocked up, nuked up there with the chains. It's murder across the map. Mickey, though, they're not able to find the kill, and Neon's gonna turn it. They don't quite have the damage.
Where's Nukeduck's W? I think he might have used it to
Embrace it a little bit, but remember, this is not an early season
Mickey.
game that means nothing. This is a crucial matchup in terms of head-to-head. Mickey locked up. Thick Skin gonna buy him just a tiny bit of time, but not nearly enough. Markoon debating if he can go over the wall. Patrick's got...
And Neon's been picking up a couple kills. So map stayed in Misfits' favor. They're gonna get the Dragon. They still have the Herald from...
Patrick needs to find a way out of this one. Mickey in the area, Markoon in the area. The flash forward. Mercer gonna lock him up. Easy kill pickup. Mickey and Markoon gonna be forced away, and right now...
It's a death ball, whereas XL are very, very split up on the map. Here it, no flash.
Here, can he do the best Shy impression? Can he make it out of this one? He's got the Ghost. He's going to dash through. Cataclysm comes out. He's not going to be able to use the ultimate. He is slowly but surely going to get burned down. Flash in for Finn. That's a cheeky solo queue move. It just feels like there's so much tension in this game because of how chaotic, because of how crazy these players have been willing to play.
Yeah, non-stop from the jungle spot.
Freeing up the LeBlanc to roam through Fog of War. Instead, it's Misfits in control of the game. Also, 4,000 gold lead in their favor. Excel, not a lot of tools to fight back, especially as Finn pushes on the top side. They're trying to pick off Mickey X. Has to wait for the CC to come through before he uses the W, but Neon's been picked off on the side. They split. Neon left exposed, and Mickey not going down quite yet, getting kicked back, and out comes the ulti. Markoon locking down Schlott on the rise, now moving in as well. Schlott going to get taken out. The rest of Misfits have arrived, but Patrick is standing strong. Markoon has no cooldowns left. That should be a quick, easy pickup for the side of Misfits, and the rest of Excel now on the retreat. Absolute chaos in the pit.
Yeah, but it's a 2-for-2. So even trades across the board, and it was a 4v5 from XL. Look at Finn, he's just hitting top tower. He's gonna get a full top tower for this, so net pulse.
The Cole fully stacked, he did opt to sell it. Maybe not getting frisky here, has to be careful though. Locked up, VTO now just gonna win a fight for him to grab this tower, because realistically, Finn cannot kill him fast enough to stop this.
And that's the thing, you think of fights, a kill, 2 kills, 300, 600 gold, but defend mid for now.
4 members strong in the mid lane here, keeping Tryndamere occupied, but Tryndamere has first roam, so maybe they can turn it into 4v4. Mickey again locked up, the chain CC is there. Patrick firing back with a bit of damage, but Mickey locked down, the tower falling. Nukeduck coming in with the TP, and that's big. That's 2 kills for Patrick. It's Finn on the backside. He might not be able to kill the Graves, but he can sure as hell kill Neon. Ask a BTO to run. There's no CC here. There's no follow-up. They cannot lock down the phase rush. That's going to be a hard man to lock down and a hard man to get away from. But still waiting a little bit longer for that cooldown. Instantly the engage comes out though. Absolute confidence on the flash forward, but now unstoppable. Mickey X trying to eat, but Patrick now the one who pays the price. He saves Markoon, but at the cost of his 80 carries life. That was not the devour they needed. Mickey now on the run. 4K advantage for Misfits, only going to grow. Misfits dominating in that exchange.
Has ultimate.
Still a kick. A lot of tools to keep him out of the pit. 2.5K. Nothing they can do. That's barren for Misfits. XL getting over. Patrick with the ulti. Schlott with the kick and the flash up and available. Can look to be the playmaker. Finn coming over the wall, looking to isolate Neon. Neon just now sees the Tryndamere, but it's going to try to generate as much space as he can. Who's going to be able to grab the Drake? Instantly, Patrick trying to get the fight kicked off. Good damage coming in, and they're able to take away the Drake. Markoon stealing that one. Here it chasing down Finn, but that's one fast Tryndamere. Rocket! Woo! Lose out on the Drake. Yes, they lose out on that soul point, but are going to continue to extend their gold lead as they break down this top tier 2.
Good news for XL. Objective bounties have kicked in because Misfits have multiple reminder to make the side lane easier. Nukeduck's here to collapse though. Hear it.
Hear it. Ghosting. Going to make it really hard to connect anything meaningful. Flash out, but the chain hitting is everything. Hear it. Mortal Shield bow now coming out. That's going to be ulti forced away from Finn. Here it is going to get taken down. It takes all 4 members. Meanwhile, the rest of Misfits barreling down the bottom lane, looking to break down a few towers in the meantime. Recall's just now coming out. Inhibitor tower should fall here as Neon and VTO will shred through this one.
Yeah, XL needs to base and defend this as soon as possible. You have a numbers advantage and you have engage tools, so Misfits are going to have to start to respect this eventually. They are going to get the tower in the end, so XL slowed down Misfits' base and they want to force this dragon, but you can see Misfits is just running towards the top side of the map. XL need to retake some kind of control there, otherwise Misfits might find themselves a Nash rush. Patrick's so close to the Infinity Edge, a lot of spikes for XL on the way.
We've reverted back to the old school overlay as we look to fix those technical difficulties, but for now those gold numbers are going to be up to date. Keep you posted on timers. Baron is up and available. Dragon was just taken. Those dragons on the screen are cracked, and now the engage coming out. Finn dashing out to safety. The kickback from Zlatan is clean, picking off the jungler. Mickey running for the hills. Patrick, big damage over the wall, and now nobody won. Crucial gold back into the back pockets of Excel, but it might not matter if the second Baron of the game goes in favor of Misfits. A little bit of extra for everybody. Patrick in the area, not great guns for the AoE. Mickey X taking a lot of damage. They're trying to knock away the support, trying to deny that devour value, and suddenly Neon flashing out to safety. Finn immediately to the back line. He does so much damage. One more crit. Is it going to be enough? He goes in. He's able to take him down. Patrick still fighting for his life. Patrick doing so much working would it be, Excel, if it didn't feel like Patrick versus the world as Finn runs away, but they managed to stall the Baron for now. Willing to risk it. Jarvanfly can't deny that vision. Is he willing to go over the wall? 2K going in. Zlatan kicking him, but he's still back into the pit. They're going to take him down before they burst it out, but can't. Who's going to get the Baron in the end? In the end, it's going to be Hirit. Misfits have taken that one away. Excel now need to retreat. Patrick's still strong, but they have to peel for him. And Misfits might just be too powerful. Finn looking for an angle into the backside, looking to disrupt, but Patrick goes golden. Neon gets deleted, but is it going to be enough? Finn and Nukeduck running for the hills. And Misfits just chasing them down. Even if Tryndamere escapes, it might not matter. Midwave already being pushed out by Mersa. He's got his eye on the prize. Finn just trying to buy as much time, as much space as he can to stop the game from ending.
He's gonna die. Nukeduck's trying to back away. Misfits, they have the Baron and they have a wave. Mercer's trying to push in as quickly as he can. 30 seconds on Patrick, 50 seconds on Finn. Nukeduck is gonna get spotted. Will get chased down. Zlatan if he hits this Q.
It's gonna be big. Keep the chase going. Waiting. They can just stall his recall. They're fine. Ryze is pushing the mid lane. The kill him, that's even better.
Another Q.
Waiting for the passive to fall away. Nukeduck running, but here goes Mersa. Why not? Get the support to kill too.
Does manage to take the kill. Big fight from Misfits. You can see the difference in the way the team fights play out.
Terrifying threat to be reckoned with.
Yeah, full build for the Ryze. And now they have the Dragon Soul points.
XL feels like they have to force a fight. If they lose 2 inhibitors here, it's all but over. Taking their time, debating, looking for their window of opportunity.
Neon, no flash.
Q lands, kick back, comes out a little bit early in the fight. Finn gonna take a decent chunk of damage.
Locket used. Inhib down. Misfits, you could just back off now. Go towards top, Ryze ult top even. Ryze ult the wave, they're just gonna Ryze ult the wave and hit the tower. Marco's gonna go in,
but that's the key for them to kick things off. Neon now gonna get shredded. It was a split call. Not everybody got in the Realm Warp, and that's gonna cost them. Yes, they break in a tower. If they can break a 3rd inhibitor, it's probably gonna feel like it's worth, but if Excel can chase them down, can they turn the game back? Mickey?
He's looking for it. Close, he knows he needs to force it.
Has to play for it. Nukeduck able to get the GA for now. Resurrection now coming out here in the area. They want to finish off Zlatan. Safeguard back for the rest of the team. XL know that they need to get more. They have an advantage. They have to keep pressing.
Misfits have a couple Baron recalls if they want to do it, but I think they're going to have to turn eventually. Zlatan's kick is coming up soon. Hirit and VT on the front line.
Going in. They're burning everything that they have on him. Nukeduck coming in second. Patrick untouched on the backside for now. Big damage comes across. Finn has to run. Misfits are simply too strong. Even that small advantage is not going to matter. Finn just barely making it out alive as Zlatan fearlessly going in. Doesn't quite cost him his life.
You can kill Neon, but you can't kill Misfits. VTO and Hirit are just way too tanky. XL tried to force the play. They're going to have to TP back to base now and lick their wounds. 2 inhibs down, only 1 inhib standing. Hirit's already just going to try to push for it. Mickey's dead, but Hirit is alone for a couple seconds. VTO's going to join in. Mersa's here, but Neon and Zlatan are so far away. This is a 3v4 for this top inhibitor.
So much lifesteal for Hirit as well. They're able to lock him down. Finn just going to get shredded, just going to get taken out. Patrick, there's nowhere for him to go. The flag and drag goes in, but it's only going to hit once. Rocket from downtown. Patrick going to get hit. Hirit flashing in. The buckshot to finish it. A shotgun shot to the face. Not a bad way to go. Certainly a bad way to go. Is now Misfits poised to end the game, but they're fighting in the base. They're not focused on ending. Instead, they're splitting their focus. They want to keep going for this. It happened against G2, and now it's happening against Misfits. They've got the game in the palm of their hands, but they can't decide if they want to hit the Nexus or they want to hit the champions.
It's a 4v3. Neon has arrived. XL don't have much damage left. It's only Nukeduck who can do it.
Nukeduck locked up, saved by the Tom Kench. Instantly Marcoon into the midst of the entire team. Tries to get as much space as he can, but Nukeduck is just not enough. Misfits have ended the game. Confidence from start to finish. Misfits will find the win.
Such an important win for them now because that ties them in 3rd place in the regular season.
Frontliner now, they need to come in short range. You get the Shield of the Rand, you got the Taunt. That's all you really need to try and stabilize the fights.
The issue, of course, is you don't have quite as much burst magic damage with the Galio in the early game. High kill participation, that's because BDS focused their lane just like they're doing now, Gorgo.
Yeah, exactly. Once again, mid lane priority, Syncroft down bot. Kazi, nice sidestep, but doesn't have flash.
Matty flashes forward, the Chompers will connect, and that is Kazi down first, but they're looking for LeBrov as well. Off towards the top side, Nuclear Wind is fighting, but Selfmade's on his way. Perks gonna get the root 2 kills now. Nuclear Wind flashes. BDS finding a bit of that heal. The trade might not have been advantageous for BDS at the time, but now with the Realm Warp, Vitality are trying to answer on the top side. Alfawi jumps in, Adam flashes away, but the chase is on. Alfawi juggles the aggro with the Hexag ultimatum, but Perks takes it, and Vitality unable to find a counter gank in the Turks. And now Lebrov, you got flash.
Here comes the wave.
What can you do? No flashes on BDS apart from Limit. Lebrov's getting forced away. The Lantern goes down, and Lebrov, he knows his day is done, his goose is cooked. It's a poultry matter for BDS.
Around with the team where they're quite often missing windows, actually. And the last thing is that they just get caught. Sometimes it's just an individual in the wrong position, completely stopping the momentum. The opposite. So we're looking at 2 teams here. BDS, who quite often get ahead in the early game, then lose. And you're looking at Vitality, who falls behind. in the early game, but gets the mid game going for them.
Yeah, Limit here is going to sacrifice himself. Xmatty had no flash. He needed another plate goes into Adam's pockets, 4 of them so far. And I will bring up the proverbial hull breaker in the room as Adam actually gets jumped on here. We'll get the knockback onto Alfari, but Alfari still has an ultimate, and Adam might be in for a bit of a bad situation. Hull breaker is giving him extra resistances, but it's just not enough to fight against Alfari. Flash forward. Sundra versus Hullbreaker, it seems like Sundra wins.
Is he good? Yes, he's really good. And as you just see, he stayed off the wave until he senses.
When it comes to late game impact. We'll see if he can do that here on this Camille, because he has a very particular job in this game, and that is to get on top of Xmatty and make sure that Jinx is not having a fun time.
Yeah, so Vitality, what they're doing here, they're just going to be forfeiting the bot side turret because they know they can't actually...
By Synchro, but the Brov and Perks in a good position. Realmwalk's going to split BDS here, and the rest of the team isn't there to respond. The Cataclysm can come up. There's the Hero's Entrance as well. Oh, that Realm Warp. More like a Death Warp for Vitality. They just gift BDS, and obviously Vitality made a mistake, made a blunder, as you say, but BDS very willing to dive on them immediately, get a tower mid, get Rift Herald, get a Featherstorm out of Kazi's. Great play from BDS.
Let's just recap the last 2 minutes. They get bot lane. Exactly, and now once again, with this push we get from the lanes of BDS, they can push in the mid lane. They can collapse on this
onto that backline. You have to isolate this Jinx, even this Jace. Hullbreaker is a very strong split push. You can have those extra resistances coming into a team fight.
And now, Doctor, you're pretty good with numbers. There's something about these items, base stats, and their efficiency. Give credit to BDS. I talked about their macro not being too good. Right now, it's actually looking really stellar. Oh no, have I done it?
Going in with the charm. Perks protected, but had to pop a stopwatch to survive. Selfmade now backing off to the side. Perks is low. No stopwatch on him, does have the flash. BDS can continue to rain hell down the artillery that is Jace Jinx in this sort of situation.
Essentially the 6 kill or 2 kills. So Perks, he's still staying a threat in this game, and he's definitely still...
If they can manage to get this dragon and then set up vision once again around the Baron, it's not all done for them yet. They are leaking a little split push and still has TP. Vitality have kind of pulled BDS around this map.
Yeah, but BDS are also super indecisive there. One member wanted to go for the mid lane to face check.
So what has been burnt? Synchro has no Cataclysm, Kazi has no flash. Alfari almost down. He's so close to falling. Xmatty flashes, doesn't quite get the kill. Selfmade looking to disengage this, got the Dragon's Rage away. Synchro still not ultimate on the Jarvan, but BDS, they could sense blood in the water. And it's Shark Week in the LEC as BDS are looking to pounce. Instead, they go for the Mountain Soul. They will secure it before Vitality can answer. Realm Warp behind the pit. Perks will take it. He's on his own now. Lavrov stepping in, has the quickness, has the flash. Perks with a good flank hook just wide. Limit steps in. Flash, blade. Perks with the stopwatch. Can Kazi do anything? Can they save the day? Perks immediately taunted. Alfari diving in. It's a 1-4 trade. And Xmatty is down. Xmatty is down. And that could be everything that Vitality needed. Everything that Vitality wanted. Xmatty falls in the crucial team fight. Yes, you got the soul, but you damn well lose the fight.
And just like that, Matty completely face tanks it. We were talking about the range. Selfmade, he's going to continue to look by Limit. Finds a really nice play to disengage with the Blast Cone. But my word, Matty, being caught in a position like that completely neutralizes the weaknesses of Vitality's comp. With the low range we talked about, Matty completely face
shut you down. Xmatty burnt both his summoners. Baron will be secured for Vitality. Nuclear Int forced away. And with that, Vitality now 8 get through those Ninja Tabis, the plated steel caps. Needs to get through that Frozen Heart, but we'll see what Vitality can do with this Baron. Currently, they are sitting on the amount of gold they got for it, about 1.5k. But they are pushing in. Lavrov hooked though, and Lavrov, he just falls. Synchro has dived across. Oh, there's a control ward there. He can't click on the lantern. The Hero's Entrance coming out, and now BDS are going to be splitting this fight. Nuclear Int going forward of it. They're looking for this bot lane, top lane.
It's a 1-for-1, but Vitality, they don't get to utilize the full potential of the Baron in Siege, and they can still look.
Everfrost hits. There's the taunt as well. They're waiting, but Perks will get rooted up, will get knocked back. And Vitality over 4. Or maybe Kazi dodged it. Alfari in the mid lane catching that way, but we'll have a good flank. Synchro decides he wants the fight to begin. Selfmade flashes away, gets away. Alfari trying to get in with the playback. And the root with the Flame Chomper, still a 2-man charm. The Hero's Entrance coming out as Matty. Is he alive? Realm Warp coming in. He's going to get chased down. He's still surviving, but now he's down. Kazi on the other hand, Vitality on the other hand, continue to wreak hell upon BDS, but Kazi almost steps into the meat grinder that is Nuclear Int. Instead, he escapes. Vitality win the fight.
He's pushing in mid, but I don't think you can race them. There's too many members on Vitality still alive on the bot. Maybe they should be able to take it in time unless Adam has anything to say about it.
No smite.
No smite, you said it,
Selfmade has no smite. Adam was on a ward. Super Mega Death Rocket comes in. Accelerated Shock Blast was blocked. Good play by Vitality on the Camille, and it makes it so easy for Vitality to get these shutdowns. A neck-and-neck affair, back and forth so far between Vitality and getting to playoffs. Only one team has missed it at that scoreline. If they lose here, they can only get to 9 wins. The Selfmade's caught out. Has the GA, will fall. The Resurrection's going to come out. Cataclysm was used there as well. Xmadi trying to fight Perks, but the Elder Drake is still alive, and Kazi almost shreds through Synchro enough. They will retreat, they will get back to the fountain, they'll heal up, but because of that, with this wave pushing in, you have to feel that Vitality get a top lane inhibitor out of this.
Yeah, no, Vitality, they're just playing on 2 lanes now. Screw the bot lane, we don't need to go for it. They're pushing in on the top side. Inhibitor should be able to pick this on, move into the mid lane, pick up another inhibitor, and remember, BDS, they're struggling. They cannot find a fight while the Elder Drake is still active and alive, and Vitality, they're utilizing this pressure to its fullest.
Still about 40 seconds on this Elder. We'll see if it times out. Nexus Tower is the target. Double cannons, triple cannons pushing in. Now a fourth will join them. Quad cannons here from Vitality. As those minions buffed up, will take down the Nexus Tower. Selfmade dives in, gets torned up. Perks fighting Xmadi down towards one side. LeBron going in with the quickness. That's one, but the charm once again comes out. But Xmadi has survived this. The Nexus should be the target for Vitality. Kazi pops the feathers. LeBron going in. Alfari down towards the bottom side. And with Xmadi dead, you have to feel that Vitality should have done enough. Should have been able to take it in the end. It's a stare down. Syncrop versus Alfari. Alfari knows he's got this one in the bag. The minions will do it. The 6th man for Vitality secure them the win.
Minions got it in the bag.
The pure 1v1 as something like an Akshan early on.
Now, I've seen this matchup between the Gwen and the Graves quite a lot of times, and I've seen it be picked by both sides as a counter pick into it. The way it usually goes...
around 50%. At 33% is not that much, but maybe he's trying to turn it around. Lancer goes down, the root comes out with the Flame Chopper. Flack is going to have to flash away, but the flash chase is there. Flacker gets the double root, but Jezu just needs one more auto. Treats, I think, one is
from SK. Usually all their lanes at a deficit, except Genex, who's usually playing weak side. So for them to finally get a spear, a point of attack in this, and you're completely right. The fact that Surges has been forced out, the fact that his TP's not leech means he can't go forward. Genex though moving forward.
Goes in, there's the play back. Genex doesn't have flashes. Ghost teleport Graves, and he's going to one now. Gifted kill over to Blackhead. Secured in the end. 3 plates, a kill to boot. Top lane tower will fall. That will be given over to Treats Jezu, and I think Gideus got some of the gold as well. But this, across the board, G2 have actually answered very well to the Rift Hill.
LVP supports, so you can imagine that this is a guy that pairs up nicely with Tarkimus.
All of G2 are here. All 5 players are in this bot side river. Treats is going to try and survive, but there's not much he can do. Tarkimus flashes away. The Ignite is ticking, won't be enough. Broken Blade joins the fray, stunned immediately, and forced away.
Pushing in a wave, but I think Broken Blade, he's going to be recalling in time to not miss too much. It is a cannon wave, so he's going to be missing 1 melee, and then the Turret's going to start targeting
who will win the game. You just look at the standings. These guys are opposites. 8-3 to 3-8, and Cap's now stunned up. The gravity field will come down, but Jezu should be able to chase this one out. Another kill coming out. And
having a favorable position, or maybe not favorable, Genex though.
Pops the Ghost early on. Jankos has the Cataclysm. Oh! Mistimes it slightly. Genex, they're able to quick draw out, puts the smoke screen back down. The rest of SK are on their way. Treats looking for a flank. There's a blast cone there. Flacker will take it. Solar Flare only gets the slow onto Targamas, but Jezu's on the chase. Targamas is not in the best of shapes. Not sure the cleanse was needed, but Jezu does it for safety as the TP to the bottom lane and continues just to farm away. 151 CS, and although his scoreline betrays him a little bit with a 0-1-1.
And remember, now that they're getting far ahead as well with the Volibear, with the Leona, like you have points of attack as this SK composition. You have ways of continuously trying up a tier 2 turret in the trade.
And Nash is going to do a lot of work. TP very late. Snip, 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 snip! The tower does fall, but the TP does find
Tarkamus and Yankas are going to be trying looking for play.
Solar Flare first to make sure you get the stun. Targamas had flash, but he finds a flash a little too late. Jankos goes in with a Cataclysm, but there's just no response. Broken Blade with the latest TP with guns for Flackhead. A lot of AoE damage.
Definitely need to keep Jesso peeled here as well. He's the main source of damage. Look for that shockwave as well for Certus. But if GT can blow up a target, they can surely take the fight.
Watch that ball. Can be the ball of death. Pushes forward. Hook goes down. Gideus smites it. Solar Flare onto Broken Blade, not really the target you wanted. He's immune. The Shockwave though finds two. Infernum does nothing against the Rocket Man that is Jezu. He shreds through them. An artillery unto himself, an army unto himself. A triple for Jezu. The Shockwave combination. Oh wait, against Mad Lions. He had that killer Shockwave, if I remember correctly. Now against G2, he's had a killer
Really good dive as well with Gilead, so just forcing out G2 away from these turrets, forcing plays where you can get a pick onto Flacket. There's this situation with them applying the pressure with Baron, and G2 is actually making the better movement.
Gonna be 2 towers for 1. It's tier 2 in the bottom lane, a tier 1 in the mid for G2. They come out on top of that trade.
But you need to pick the map apart to really find your finishing touches of it, and that's what you're looking for. And right now you can see Treats about getting cross-mapped.
So in the end, the Baron nets them 3 towers to 2, 1 extra. And what you want to see from SK here is moving towards that top side of the map now. Yes, all the neutrals gone on the
final piece that is the Baron.
Man, Hextech Soul on a Graves, on a Volibear. 17, he doesn't have Zombie Ward. Usually you only see vision like that with a Zombie Ward, but Treats is absolutely commanding this map. SK flipping this one a little bit as Jankos goes in, but they decide to stop the aggro. Solar Flare on the back line.
It's the classic!
It's the classic. Jankos gets it, but here's the follow-up. Genax stepping forward. Jankos comes out of the GA. Jezu can't get into the fight, and 4 members of G2 get out with Baron somehow. Immediately here, Jankos looking for the steal. Treats keeping him at arm's length. Broken Blade looking to try and get into the base, and Jankos is down. Elder secured. Broken Blade still pushes in. Can G2 stop them? Resurrect coming out as Flackhead will fall, but he's got a GA and Broken Blade's on the Nexus Towers. G2 pushing in the TP. The channel. He will just make it. Genax goes, but the blast cone, as you say, was an option to stop that teleport. It counts as CC, and Caps just forgot about it, it seems, in the moment. He will forget about surviving as well as Treats takes away, but doesn't quite fall. SK live to fight another day. Broken Blade on the chase. Targamas forced away. Broken Blade and Targamas will take the kill. Jezu trying to get away from this one. The Elder's going to do a lot of work, and Gilius is coming in as well. Targamas down once. Get excited, SK. Get excited, Jezu. Get excited, LEC. Because SK are looking for their 4th win of spring.
And just like that, they should be able to push down the mid lane. Minion wave is still a while to come. 20 seconds on Flacket. Jankos, he's up and alive, but essentially does nothing as he tech a Hextech.
Trying to catch the wave. He's trying to catch the wave. Hextech gaming. Hextech gating here from Jankos, but he's forced away. GA back for him. 7 on Flackhead.
Exactly. Low death timers are still here. 14 on Tarkamas. So SK, I don't even know if they can go for it yet. They might still look for it.
They can. Stormbringer about to come off cooldown for Gilead. Flackhead has flash, has cleanse, but he's against an Elder. Collateral damage coming out. Jankos going forward. Flackhead, Zerda, Shockwave. Flackhead flashes, but the Elder still finds its mark. You can't flash away from the Dragon Laser. As SK look for the win, they clean it up. G2 demolished. SK secure the win.
Another upset comes through from our bottom tier team.
Leona, it looks like that they're going to. So they will have that element of frontline. So let's start with Treats. Tell me what you think of the 2 comps and which comp you prefer.
I think Rogue's comp is very easy to play.
Is the ward deep enough? Will they be ready if Trimby just flashes forward when Malrun comes in?
They're looking for it. Here comes Malrun. Ghost has been popped. Flash hook onto Unforgiven. Ignite going down as well. Zenith play for Kaiser to get away, but Unforgiven, more time with comp means that Unforgiven's being forced back, but there's a realm war possibility here for Rika, and Trimby has no flash. Flash follow-up, and here comes Alioya and Rika. Comp uses the cleanse, and Trimby will be sacrificed. Mad Lions happy to just get 1 kill out of this. Let's see where it goes. I wonder if they want to give it over to Rika instead. Alioya secures it. Catch him out, if not catch both Comp and Trimby out. And because they still had these summoners, Comp actually pushing forward here. Kaiser, and still a flash for Comp. Riptide's going to get the slow. Comp will flash away, but the chase is just there. Kaiser has a Zenith play to Comp. That flash was way too early. Trimby with no flash once again. Mad Lions just decimating this bottom lane. 2 kills once again.
So I wonder, Mad Lions, are you going to take this fight for the Herald?
They really want it. You can see it coming out, but the Onslaught Shadow's going to get a knockback. There's a shutdown. Shockwave connects as well, and Kaiser has nowhere to go. Mad Lions, you just reached too greedy.
5 situation, and I'm not too sure why Mad Lions is even committing onto this play. As soon as the hook comes out from Trimby, the play is over. You can see
from this sort of position, you can see 1.3k ahead at 40 minutes as the Realm Warp comes in. Mad Lions, as you say, 5 members top of the Onslaught of Shadows. Oh, it's another awful Realm Warp. Comp is caught out a little bit. Shockwave's going to get off towards the side. Unforgiven's able to take out 1, but Marang's still on the chase. Trimby low. The Realm Warp may be better than I thought it was at the start. Marang trying to get away, but the root will come out. Shut down. Armor chase towards the side. It's a 3 for 2 so far as Trimby activates his tap. It will be gold donated over to Comp. Malrang just shadowing to make sure that the Rift Out does get its charge in, and one more auto's enough to take out the plate. Comp gets the gold, but he's got no flash. Well, he's got the flash, so he's got no cleanse to escape from this one. Flashes the solar flare, Zenith played for the chase, and yep, Comp, you get the gold, but you pay for it with your life. With the fact, well, they won't be happy with the fact they're dying, but they'll be happy with the way this game's going so far. Sonic Wave hits, Comp dodges back for the flash in from Elioya, even with the root. Oh, the damage from Hecarim is absurd! He comes in just in time with the Onslaught of Shadows. Elioya trying to make action.
Oh, they should get them this time around. They are
got
so isolated.
Comp is all on his lonesome. Trimby's going to try and root up one as Rika almost falls to the Moonlight Vigil. The stun, Rika does die. It will be a 2-for-1 trade. The curtains open. Comp still alive somehow. Did enough damage that Armut's now not in the best of shapes. Rogue on the chase. It was 2-for-1, now it's 2-for-2, and they're looking to make it 3. Kaiser able to walk out just about, but Rogue to be a thorn in Mad Lion's side as he will push in towards that top lane. 2 dragons do go to Mad, but we often see coming out once again, though, as Larssen needs to try and get away from this one. Uses the flash, but Rika's there for the chase, so the one who puts down a smoke screen, but doesn't really have much else to help. Larssen trying to get away, but with the curtains open, he will be shut down.
The step there, the rest of his team was on reset. Well, he was a little bit slow on the play. And that leaves Rogue with the ability to finally take down the mid lane turret.
Both summoners off Unforgiven as well. No curtains for him either. He will just back away from the tower. Mid lane tier 1 does fall. Answered by Mad on the bottom side of the map. That control that they just gained. Rocks that Mad Lions were able to play around, especially his Jinx. Kaiser and Elioya look for Trimby here. Shockwave's going to come in. Trimby just walks around the walls to land that hook, and Kaiser's going to be rooted with the Gravitum. There's just nowhere to go. No place to move for the Leona here. Ocean Drake the option. Malrang going in, there's the ghost.
That's huge.
Shadows is huge, as you say, the solar flare coming out as well, but Mad Lions just ripped to pieces in the river. Elioya has to dance out, but Comp gets a double, and Dragon is their prize. Rogue will take it, their first of the game, delaying soul point for Mad. That's the guns to do it, but you have 2 marksmen, Odo Omne and Comp, will start to work their way through this Baron. Comp trying to switch that Gravitum out for a different gun, and Elioya actually locked up by Trimby and Larssen and just killed. Now the question is, can Trimby and Larssen get out alive? They can. Left to their own devices by the Mad Lions, and Rogue will secure the Baron, the Ocean, a 6,000 gold lead, and
trying to attack the weak side king, but he smells it, he knows it, his experience. It's too vast, it's too deep, while Rogue on the other side of the map. Yes, you can take our outside top turret. We're going to be taking your tier 2 turret down towards the bottom, and we're going to continue with the push.
Larssen is pushing up mid-wave as well. That's going to be at the tier 2 as this one gets towards the inhibitor tower. So Rogue can back away from this inhibitor and still get even more out of this Baron buff. They did lose, of course, that tier 1 in the top side, but Larssen shields himself up. That cannon's still going to do a bit of work. Rogue will now start to back away from the bottom lane. Larssen just letting the cannon minion in the mid lane chip away at that tower. Just needs a couple more auto Sonic Wave. Smite available for Elioya, but you don't really want to dive into Larssen, who's level 50.
Resources, neutral resources that Mad Lion would be able to get and just stop them from it. Elioya trying to find a pick, trying to fight someone who's out of position, but they're just not finding it.
Trimby gets the hook. Odo Omne now joins the fight. Kaiser with a solar flare will be able to escape, but that is another inhibitor tower down. Rogue were able to wait patiently. 3,300 gold off the Baron. They're pushing in the top wave now. They don't need a wave in bot or mid because those towers have already fallen. They're looking just to break open the base, raise it to the ground. No towers will stand in the face of Rogue. 3rd inhibitor tower of the push. 7 seconds left on the Baron, and it is clean as you like. Surgical here from Rogue. They can get a little bit of extra gold. Elioya once again caught out though as Malrang looks for the chase. Still has the Ghost. Rika gets the Realm Warp, but Elioya flashes to it. Kaiser, though, still on the Blast Cone, will use that to try and get himself away, and Malrang's not having that. Chases him down with the Ghost. Comp going in. Zenith Blade. Elioya there. Kaiser, though, look at the damage. Larssen just gets him out. Kaiser forced away. Malrang's chasing out Armut. It's 4v5 on the top side of the map, and it's Rogue who are winning 2-0 in a 4v5. You can see Odo Omne, he was working his way up the river, but now he's like, I might as well just push minions, because that's all I've been doing the rest of this game. Has worked so well for Rogue. And Mad Lions, even at a numbers advantage, just could not find a fight. Flash hook available. Rika caught, has a flash of his own depth charge coming out. TP now used as Larssen wants to join the fray. Rika flashes, but the chase is on, and Rika, you got nowhere to go. Moonlight Vigil gets the lockdown. Unforgiven falls, double plus, and you have to feel that's game for Rogue.
Big minion wave in the mid lane, big minion wave in the bot lane. Rogue, they should be able to pick up the kill here, or pick up the win here. We talked about it. The draft from the get-go was just a better scaling composition. It was a better teamfight composition. And Rogue, they put on a clinic today.
28 minutes on the clock, and only for about 5 of those did you feel that Mad Lions really had this game in the palm of their hand. Rogue, though, took everything, gave nothing, and with it, they'll take some lives at the end as well. Rogue, Omne finally on the board, gets himself a double just to pad that KDA. But Rogue back to winning ways in week 6.
Yeah, and you can see them, they're just laughing, they're having fun in the studio right now. They know that game was in the bag from the get-go as soon as they started picking up all the small victories in the mid-game.